Hi, welcome to the part 3 of Adobe Illustrator features and explaining about all the tools. Now this is part 3. Now the last class we finished with last part we finished with the positioning of an object in a canvas, in a document. So can you see over here? Here it is. I'll just delete off this. It was over here. I'm just going to keep over here. It should come over here. See, actually, the ruler, when you keep it over here like this and like this will be the corner. Okay, you can just see, zoom it. This will be the corner. Okay, this will be the corner of it. So this represents the 0 point. So how to make this a 0 point in the scale? But before doing this, make sure that you go back. You can just go back over here, click on the fit artboard in the screen. You can just see 0 here and 0 here. You want to reconfirm it, you can just go to this corner, drag and keep it over here like this. You can keep the 0 point at anywhere you want. So suppose I want the 0 point here, I can keep it over here like this. So this will become a 0 and this will become a 0. Can you see? So now I just want go to this corner and drag it and keep it over here. So that becomes a 0 point. Now I want this particular object to be in the 0 point. Now when you do this, on right hand side you can just see the options here, transform option, and the transform option you can just see flip horizontally, flip vertically. Okay, now we'll see the first one is X and Y. W and H is the width and the height in mm. Everything is in mm. Now you want to change this unit from millimeter to centimeter or pixels or whatever, then you have to go to edit, go to preference. Under the preference you have units. Under the units you can just change that to centimeters, stroke will be millimeter. You can just change that to centimeter also if you want, centimeter. The type will be point, or you want it in millimeter, you can have it in millimeter. Millimeter means, like, when you print the font size, you just measure, it will be this much millimeter. Okay, so that will be precise. Click on points, click on OK. Now here what you do is, the mm is there, you change that to 0. Changes to 0. Now you can just see the point, center point exactly meets with the 0 coordinate. Okay, and just click outside, go to document setup, and in the document setup, can you see there that it is in millimeter? Now you change that to centimeter in document setup. Click outside. Okay, don't select anything, click outside, you'll get this property box. There you select document setup. In this, make sure the scale corners and scale stroke and effect is enabled. Always make sure it is enabled. And here you can just see it's in centimeter. Click on OK. And here I just want to tell you one thing about the keyboard increments. Increments means, like, I'm going to select this. In the keyboard, I'm just using the up arrow and moving it. See, it is moving only, say, what is the increment kept? 0.0353 centimeters. Okay, I'll just change that to 1 centimeter. Okay, and click here. 1 centimeter now. I'm going to click here. Now when I move it, it goes 1 centimeter. Each click I do. Right hand side 1 centimeter, left hand side 1 centimeter, like that. You can customize this. Now I just change from 1 centimeter to 0.5 centimeter. Okay, now it's 0.5. I'll keep it somewhere here. Now I just move it 1, 2. It is 0.5 centimeter. It moves only 0.5. So like that you can just adjust it, and you can just use the rulers to exactly precisely adjust the objects. Now coming back to this, here it is in 0 point. Now here can you see in transform, you can just see there are so many points are there. I'll just click on this corner and just type now centimeters, right? 0 and 0. Where it is going, can you see here? It is going here in this corner, the object corner. Best thing is, what you can do is you can create a box. As I told you, all this thing, you can just go to box, click here, just click here, you get a perfect box, 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter. Now here what you do is, I'm just going to click on this corner, make this 0, make this 0. Can you see the point is locked here? Now let me keep this side, right hand side. Okay, make this to 0, make this to 0. Can you see the center point? And you can just see center point here, it is 0 point. Now if I keep it over here, I'll make it to 0, it goes to. Now we want to center, click on this, make it to center. So that is how for all the objects it works. Now when you take an object, any shape you take, you have the center point. Okay, and when you click on this, you can just see it is an irregular object. For example, I'm going to create a shape. Okay, see like this, irregular shape. Now when I go and click on this, see, you will get a bounded box. This is called the bounded box. Okay, this is the correct box with the 5 centimeter, but here it is a bounded box. This bounded box exactly shows 5 centimeter by 4.5 centimeter. Now you will be asking, like, when you want to print, see here, this is the variable. Now when I zoom it, it becomes big, so big. When I zoom out, it goes back. So you cannot judge by the screen exactly how it looks when you print, but you just select this shape and you just note down this 5.7 by 4.5. You take a paper, you draw the width and the height, put a rectangle of this size, and that will be the size when you print it. If you want, you can try and see. Okay, you just put 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter. Okay, I just want 10 centimeter. This shape, I want 10 centimeter. So this is not proportion. Okay, so I'll just lock it. Now I'll make the width as 10 centimeter. Automatically, proportionately, the height also varies. It becomes bigger. So this, when you print, it prints at this size. Okay, so this is how you know the size of it. So this star, when you click on it, you can just see it is 2.5 by 2.5. It is almost same. No, you want to adjust it, make it more perfect, means you just put 5 centimeter, remove this and type 5 centimeter. This is a perfect star. Always whenever you use a logo, make sure of the numeric value. Now when you click on this, it is, you're flipping it horizontally, and here you're clicking it vertically. Okay, and here you have an option, you can just see over here, this is the option, scale corners and scale stroke. Okay, that's a more option you have for this. Can you see this? Width and the height and the angle. If you want, you can change the angle of this So 90 to whichever angle you want, we can just adjust it. That's all about this art transformation under the property bar, okay, for all this. Now let me clear off all these objects. Now let us go in a fresh way, and here you have the curvature tool. Curvature tool is nothing but whenever you create something, it goes in a smooth manner. Okay, see, everything is very smooth, but I don't want the smooth means, then you can just go over here and select the anchor point and just make it sharp. Go and click over here. When you go and click over here like this, it becomes sharp. And you have the handles. You can use the direct selection tool to adjust the handle. You can keep it over here. You can just adjust the angle. So that's all about this curvature tool. And now the very, very interesting one is font. Here, when you go click on this text tool, you get, see, when you see a dot over here, it shows some extension. Click on this, keep it over here like this, and this one is a text tool. Normally when you click on this, you just type, you increase the font size, and here you have the font, what font you want. You can just select what font you want, and regular, bold, and semi, contents, and whatever. And it's always advisable that you use the points to increase it. As I told you, if you want to change the points, here it is points, you want to change that to millimeter or centimeter, again go to setup. Here you have centimeters and millimeters, that is a general unit for the document, and go to edit, preference, unit. Under the unit, for the type you want, you can just change to millimeter and click on OK. And now click on this, you can just see it is in millimeter. So how much millimeter you want? You want 12 millimeter. When you print it and you measure this, when you measure this, you will be able to see it is 12 centimeter. That is, when I just create a box like this, okay, as a reference. And I'll just change the unit to, let us see how it works, millimeter. And how much I have kept this? 12 millimeter. So here what I do is I'll again zoom it and click on this. I'm just going to type the width and the height. Okay, height I'm going to type it as 12 millimeter. 12. So this is 12 millimeter height. Okay, width is, so I'm going to keep like this. So that will be the maximum height. And here, when you click on this, can you see this? I'll just reduce it. Keep it over here, and you can just see this one is 12 millimeters. Okay, now the next what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, change the font size to 10, drag it like this. So I have the text over here like this. So this is called the paragraph text. Okay, so you can just go over here, and there are so many options related to the text. Go to Windows. Under that you have type. Under the type you have paragraph, tabs and other things. Open type, paragraph, paragraph style, and tab. When you click on the tab, you get this option. Okay, you get this option, and what you do is I just select everything together, and on the top I'm going to click on left. Okay, you have the option like this, paragraph. For paragraph I'm going to click on this, For character, I'm going to click on this. Here you have character. Okay. So paragraph, can you see here? Paragraph, character, everything is a separate tab under the properties. So I'm going to click on center justification, right justification. This one is align the last, justify with the last line aligned to the left. Okay, that is very important. And this is center, last line to the center, last line to the right. And this is force justification to justify all the text. So let us see, like, I'll just reduce the font. So it will be easy for you to identify this. So I'll just copy this. Okay. Now I pasted this, right? Now everything is justified like. Now I'm going to click on center justification. It becomes like this, right? Okay, and click on this. It's very neatly arranged. Can you see here? The last text is over here. So it's always advisable for you to use this one. Okay, that's better. And now let us see how this tab works. That's very simple. How the tab works is, I'll delete it. I'm going to type subject or what do you say, item number. Okay, so here I'm going to justify this, like, I'm going to use a ruler. Click on this. Now here I'm going to have the ruler, keep it over here. Okay, I'm going to have a tab here for item number, and the tab, what I'll do is I'll just click on right, left and center justification. So this will be center, and I'll have another one tab here, then another one tab here. So 3 tabs I have. Now I'll finish this space. This is going to be the heading, item number, description, BES, then space, amount. Okay, now this is my idea. Okay, like, this is going to be, we are going to create a bill. Okay, now this is the description like this. Now I'm going to enter this, and now I'm going to press tab in the keyboard and type Apple. Let me reduce the font. Okay, Apple. Again press tab. It goes to center. So I'm going to type description. Imported Apple. Okay, then again press tab. Amount 300 rupees. Which 300? Then press enter. Then press tab. Then orange. Center justification. See, it's very easy. No need to do anything. OT orange. Something you type. Okay. So again press here 150 per kg. So you can click over here. Don't bother for alignment and all, automatically get aligned according to the tab. If you want, you can just select the tab. Here is the option, right tab, left tab, center tab. Okay, and this is for the decimal. Now I'm going to press enter. Tab, pineapple, apple. This time I'm going to simply use okay, I'll just put 120 point. I'm going to use a decibel. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Let us try with the decibel. right click. I'm going to select this, click on decibel. Now this is decibel, okay? So 0, 0. To the right, so decibel is over here. Is delta of this 120.00. I'm going to press tab, 120.00, enter, tab, then kiwi, tab, nothing, no description, tab, 500.20. So all the decibels are coming in the straight line. Okay, I'll just click on this, press tab, move to here. You can just see the decibels over here like this. So that is basically used for keeping all the decibels aligned to the point. Okay, is clear? So now that is all about the tabs which is used in the text. Now we'll close this and now let us see the area type tool. Area type tool is basically you are creating an area. So I'll just use the curvature tool. Okay, now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a text, copy this, and I'm going to click on area type tool, click on this. You have to click on this. Click on this. Make sure, see, can you see how many times? So you have to be very careful in clicking this. And you can reduce the font size 3 mm, 4 mm, and you can just copy this. You can paste. After pasting it here, you have an option like you can just select this. You can keep it anywhere you want. The text wraps accordingly. And here you can just see there is an option for you that it shows that there is some extra text is there. This is basically used for using when you use a column. Okay, when you use a column, I'll show you that also. So when you click on this, you have an extra thing is there. So I'll just show you the text. See, for example, you have two columns. I'm just creating like this. I have the text here. Okay, text over here. Now what I'll do is I'll just Control A. Okay, Control C and Control V. And here can you see there is a box is there. Click on this and I'm going to drag it in this. So this will continue in the next column. So I'll just select some text, Control C, Control V. So now when I try adjusting this, I'll just keep it over here like this. When I try adjusting this, this also goes. When I increase this, the continuation of this goes to the next column. So for brochures and other things and all, you can use this option. Okay. So now I'll just delete it off, and we'll continue the next class of the further text tools. Okay. Thank you.